Alright, so while I'm on the walk, I want to tell you 3 things that I've done to help me lose weight on a consistent basis without really doing that much. So, number 1, I'm gonna make this short and quick. Taking a walk. Preferably a walk that will get you 10,000 steps. And the reason why it's 10,000 steps, now on the first week or so, I wasn't hitting exactly my 10,000 steps. But what I said to myself, I was hitting like 5,000. What I said to myself is, the day that I actually hit this, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna continue hitting 10,000 every single day after it. So ever since then, it's been maybe about 50, 60 days of doing that consistently. And the reason why is because when it comes down to it, the simpler you make it, the more likely that you are to do it, right? So if I was, I used to go to the gym. Eventually I may get back to it, maybe so, maybe not. But the one thing is in order to do the gym, you have to hop in the car, hop on the bus, whatever way of transportation to actually get to the gym. And then you start exercising. So that's already a barrier, because you gotta get ready, hop in the car, go find parking, go inside the gym, and start working out. So the less processes that you have, the better. So 1, 10,000 steps. Now 2 is doing push-ups every day. I started doing 10, that's the minimum. And then from 10, I went up to doing 100, over 100 a day. I'm doing like 104. It's not at the same time. I'm breaking it down into, depending on the day, it could be 2 sets, 4 sets. You could do 10 sets, however many sets that you need to do in order to get to that number, right? When it comes to doing push-ups, it's just like a simple exercise, right? You could even do wall push-ups, whatever variation of push-ups you need to do in order to do your push-ups, right? Number 3, intermittent fasting. Now this kind of goes into the diet part, but intermittent fasting works for some, doesn't work for others, and that just all depends on you. You gotta find your specific thing. But for me, intermittent fasting has worked, and I've still eaten pretty much. I'm healthier for sure, but I have my days where I eat like shit. So it all depends. So those are the 3 things that I've been doing on a consistent basis in order to consistently lose weight, shape my body, make it better. And right now, currently, we're on a walk as well. So it's like, you could hit your 10,000. I'm already at 11,000 steps. But you could hit your 10,000 for sure. And if 10,000 is too much, start with 5, right? Start with something. Start with 5, work your way out to at least 7,000 steps a day. And it'll really genuinely help you. Because I know for a fact that if you do these things consistently, you do it for about 30 days, your energy levels are going to be way higher, and you're going to feel a bunch better. Isn't that right, sweetheart? Yeah, exactly. Smile goes away as soon as the camera's on. Yeah. Oh. Family channel. But yeah, so those are the 3 things that
Do it.
Yay. Those are the 3 things that I've done on a consistent basis. I had my wife start doing it on a consistent basis, and her energy levels went through the roof as well. And am I lying? So those are the 3 things that you could start implementing very simply right now, because again, telling somebody to go to the gym and start doing all that is hard. Telling somebody to change their whole diet of what they're eating, and that's hard too, because you have your habits, right? I was still eating like shit when it came down to it. I was still eating, you know, Burger King, Wendy's, pizza, like all that garbage stuff while intermittent fasting, and I was dropping weight still in the beginning. Still dropping weight now, of course, as well, but now it's more so mixing the two and actually eating healthier, and it'll happen eventually because of you being consistent with, you know, what you're doing. So it's hard to make that change and be consistent with that change. What we want to do is implement changes that help us be consistent on a consistent basis, on a daily basis, so that we could do it every day and actually stick to it. Because the harder we make it, the more complicated it becomes. Like it's like if I told you, all right, go to the gym for 2 hours, do this and this exercise, and then come back home, make your protein shake, don't eat like shit, take these supplements here, you know, get this company to send you meals to make. Like the meals are gonna be trash to you. And what's funny though is if you do eat healthier, all the fast food stuff becomes like to you. Even if it tastes good, it really doesn't even fill you up. It's kind of empty at the same time.
And it makes you shit.
Makes you shit. But Taco Bell is good. Taco Bell is the only one that... Oh, see, she even fucked with Taco Bell now that she found her thing. But it's like the more stuff that I give you to do, the harder it becomes for you to actually do what I said for you to do, even though you know what the benefit is. When it comes down to it, in any task that we do, the simpler that we make the task, the way better, way easier it becomes to actually implement the task and do it. But yeah, that's basically the 3 things that I've done on a consistent basis, on a daily basis, in order to keep myself healthy. So do the same or do not. It's your choice.